Testing, 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 testing. How y'all doing? Happy Tuesday, everyone. Oh my goodness, I missed you guys. This weekend has been interesting, and yeah, yesterday was interesting as well. Sorry that I could not post yesterday. Our power went out like 8 times, and it did not turn on until I believe they said 11 o'clock. I was already asleep by then. I'm trying to go ahead and get this, get this stuff recorded and on the roll. As you guys can see, I have my New England wear. Number one in the division. Number one in the division. Yo, it's a real skill gap out here. You know what I'm saying? Real deal contenders right now. Hey, look, we ain't got to do too much. We just got to do enough to get that W. We want that W. Uh huh. We're gonna start off with football. You know how we do. We're gonna start off with football, then go into basketball, then we're going to talk about life because that's what we do on this podcast. We try to help each other, bring each other up, not tear each other down or leave each other in the dark. Yeah. So let's start off with football. First off, the best team. New England Patriots are now 8-2, leading the division. Second will be Buffalo Bills. After that, it doesn't really matter between the Jets or the Dolphins. They're both garbage. By the way, the Dolphins just beat the Bills, which is kind of crazy. What are you guys doing? Don't worry. I'd rather you guys keep going on. Bills, keep doing what you're doing. Do exactly what you did against the Dolphins for the rest of the season. Thank you. I think we're top 3 or top 4 in the league. I think top 3 in the league, which is really good. I like that. I like that. I like that. Making some noise, just doing whatever, just doing enough. And sometimes that's enough. I really do appreciate them. Um, Question for everyone: do you think New England? Mm, their offense, the defense, the vibe of the team. Is this due to Bill Belichick leaving, or is it just their time? What do you mean by that, X? Example: I think the Warriors would be good regardless whether they had Mark Jackson or Steve Kerr. I think they were better coached with Mark Jackson. I just think that it was their time once Steve Kerr got there. I still think Steph Curry would have been shooting the shots he's shooting now, even with Mark Jackson. That's just me. If you guys disagree, let me know. But that's just me. That's how I feel. And with the Patriots, is it due to Belichick? Was Tom Brady kind of right, or were the sports analysts defending Tom Brady right? Or is it just New England's time now? Sometimes that happens. Sometimes that happens. Um, we're gonna go over the rest of the league. The rest of the league has been looking pretty last night was horrible. The Eagles versus the Packers. That was just nasty. It was disgusting all around. Um, Eagles, Eagles. If you're an Eagles fan, like this story, y'all suck. If you an Eagles fan, man, y'all low key trash. What is it? I know what it is. Jalen Hurts ain't the QB y'all think he is. Oh, X, but they're winning. That's fine. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with doing enough. I just told you that's how I like New England winning. Sometimes New England, even when Tom Brady was there, New England was just doing enough. Jalen Hurts never really has to go over the expectations. He plays average, too good, and y'all win. But last night looked real sloppy. And I'm wondering why. Mm. Cam might have been right. Not elite. Not elite. And that's okay. Not everyone can be elite, you know? Let me get snuggled up here. Not everyone can be elite, you know? Sunday, Jonathan Taylor ran for I think he had a total of 244 yards. A total, which means like passing and running. Am I mistaken? Or was it 244 rushing and I didn't even, you feel me? Uh, no, he had 32 carries, 244 yards. He also had 3 catches for 42 yards. This man almost generated by himself 300 yards of offense. The Falcons' total offense was 290. Let me read that one more time. Jonathan Taylor himself put up 286 yards. The Falcons, as a whole, okay, they put up three. Why is it? Why is it like that for Penix passing? The passing yards and the receiving yards don't match up, which is kind of weird. Whatever. He did enough. They did 311. So either way, he almost matched the Falcons' total offense by himself, by his lonely. Indianapolis has been looking pretty outstanding, guys. They put up 578 total offense. That's beyond good. Yeah, that's beyond good. Wow, that's something to take account for. Um, what are we feeling about with the Colts? Are they going to the AFC Conference Championship? Who do you guys have? I know we've talked about this multiple times. We got to keep talking about it because we're getting closer. The clock is ticking. Who do we have in the Super Bowl? Who do we have in the AFC Championship? Who do we have in the NFC Championship? I was my friends were talking about it earlier. They had the Rams and the Lions, which is going to be very interesting. Um, I believe it's going to be between. It's probably going to be Kansas City again. Only reason I say is because it's Patrick Mahomes. He's just a better QB. But of course, I'm going for New England. New England. I really have faith that New England's going to do what needs to be done. I love the poise that they have. I love the confidence. I love the rookies getting their spark. Hey, keep going. We need that. We do. We really, really need that. And the more spark we have, I think the better chance we have against anybody, any team you can think of. I think we can beat the Ravens. Lamar Jackson came back. Well, I think it's his second week back. They beat the Vikings 27-19. Steelers, y'all aren't looking so good. I think you guys are what, one game ahead? Because you guys lost to the Chargers. Yeah, y'all are 5-4. They're 4-5. Aaron Rodgers, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. Not enough. Like that's not enough. Y'all threw the heck out of that ball though. My goodness. but yeah, interesting football this season. Um, like I said, the Bills I think are there for sure second now in the division. Love to see it. Keep them right there. Don't let them move. Um, there's a couple players I want to talk about. Y'all didn't hear that. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm sorry. But there's a couple players I want to talk about. First off, Chuba Hubbard. It's not just because he's on my fantasy. Yes, it is. It's mainly because he's on my fantasy team. What happened to you? How did we go from 1 year you're the man to now? Ugh. You're like this year for Chuba Hubbard is like that one girl that was really really bad in school, like really bad, and then now she like trying to talk to you, and you like I'm not interested because you look busted. You looking busted. Come on now. Rico came in your trap, took over your trap, or however it go. Like we gotta do something about that, bro. Sorry, now no, we're not. You not on my fantasy team no more. That junk crazy, boy. You looking real sorry. You looking real replaceable. Another player I'd like to talk about. Something that's been brewing uh in the AFC South. No, AFC North, I'm sorry. My apologies. The situation with Shador Sanders, with him not playing. I have an interesting take on that. Um, because I get why he's not playing. I also don't get why he's not playing. If that makes sense. I'm gonna tell you what I mean. Okay, we have to get out of this notion or this fake reality. Listen, I will always forever support the black man. Always love us to death. Love our race to death. But and I'm not saying Gillen what is his name? Gabriel is better than Shador Sanders. But we have to not we gotta stop making it seem like this coach is just out of his mind. Why do I say this? Shador was the last pick, bro. That is not me saying that he deserved to be the last pick. But what I'm saying is, okay, if you're the coach, right? You put your faith in this kid in terms of Gabriel. If you didn't want to pick a person anyway, because you felt like this person was a better fit, why would you give up on them so early? We didn't say this with Anthony Richardson when Anthony Richardson was doing what he was doing. So why we gotta do it for Dylan Gabriel? Now, with that being said, I do feel like it's something going on because of the comment that the coach made. I think it's Stefanski that he made about Shador, him not knowing who the second string quarterback is after you get rid of Joe Flacco. How do you not know who the next quarterback is? And why would you get rid of Joe and then activate someone from the roster, from the practice squad? That does seem like you have no faith in Shador. Absolutely not. If you were to, at the end of the day, that guy that was on practice squad, I don't know if he was drafted or not, but 9 out of 10, a lot of those guys aren't drafted. If he's not drafted, but Shador is drafted, why are we skipping? What do you see or what do you not see that we do or do not see. I'm gonna be honest. It just doesn't make sense. Now, of course, we're not in the locker room, right? So we don't know what's going on. But at the same time, it's like, dude, come on, bro. You know, you know. There's no way on God's green earth you don't know. You know your reasoning behind Shedeur Sanders. You know your reason behind Dylan Gabriel still starting. You know your reasons, bro. Stand on it. Now, of course, I think that the coach is also doing a good job not speaking how he feels. Because if he were to tell people how he really felt, it'd be a war zone. If he came out, let me tell y'all something, man. And it'd be us black folk. We want someone to say it until they say it. Bro, if this man Stefanski said, all right, y'all want to know why I'm not starting Shedeur? He trash. Oh my God. Or he not good enough. We be out of it, man. We be going crazy, running the streets. That man wouldn't be able to sleep in Cleveland. He'd have a threat every other Sunday with a prayer following behind it. Come on now. Come on now. Let's be real. Let's keep it a stack. We don't really want that. We don't want the real reason. We don't. And that's okay. Relax. But it's been an interesting season. I appreciate the season. I appreciate the ups and downs. I appreciate the dramatics, the suspense. I appreciate all of that. Another player, I'm sorry, I know I said two. Another player we need to talk about, Travis Hunter. Season ending surgery. God bless his family. God bless his family. Pray he gets past it and becomes stronger during the next season. I just hate that his rookie year has to go out like this. I do. Because Travis Hunter was in a negative light for the longest. And a lot of this stuff wasn't even on the field stuff. It was due to who he's dating or who his fiance is now. Look, I get everyone wants to be a big brother, big sister, mom, aunt, uncle from the social media realm. That's not your life. Let him make a mistake if that's the case. Who are you? Is it easy? If she's one of those, is it easy to spot them? Low key, yeah, it is. It is. We don't know if this guy was the man. He was the man in high school football wise, yes. You don't know how he was with the ladies. This man could be the biggest nerd. He could have been the biggest nerd, greatest athlete. You don't know that. You don't know when someone. He don't know if someone. He probably don't know if someone's playing him. I'm not saying to do the version or anything like that, but it's like I don't know, and you don't know. Stop being weird. Stop being weird, bro. All y'all do is be weird. Let that man live his life. Let him learn his lessons. And he don't see y'all. Like, dude is an NFL. Y'all are trying to give spit game. A lot of people in the comments. People that he doesn't even know exist. Y'all are trying to spit game to an NFL superstar. I need y'all. Okay, not superstar. NFL rookie. That is a star. Because he is a star, regardless. Because he was a star in high school, he was a star in college, and his name is carried on through the NFL. So listen to what y'all saying. Like, be for real, bro. Y'all don't be making sense. And that's y'all problem. Think. Y'all think he gonna read every comment? Huh? You think he reading every comment? He not. That boy don't care. Oh my goodness. Y'all trying to let me get hit by my own mic. Hmm? That's how y'all feeling. That's how y'all feeling. But yeah, y'all be tweaking. Chill out. Chill out. Not that deep, I promise you. Moving on from that lame old sport, let's get to the real sport. NBA. Yes, the best part of the season. By, mm, by the way, the Thunder is beating the brakes off of the Warriors right now. Not too good for them. Let me get off there. This man Shea got 10 already. I'm already know he probably going for 30 again. All right, let's look at Monday scores. My Lakers have been doing that thing. And I'm going to to question y'all. LeBron James. And I know I'm going to cause an uproar. I don't care. I live for controversy. Do you think the Lakers should trade LeBron while he's healthy and get a couple picks back? And I know what y'all's thinking. Eggs, you such a LeBron head. I don't care. I live to hate. I live to troll y'all. But I'm not trolling this time. Do you think LeBron should be traded? And I know what you guys are gonna ask. What do you mean? Well, I'm gonna tell you what I mean. LeBron is 40. This is not a guaranteed ring. So who would you? I will trade him back to Cleveland. For who, you may ask? I give y'all a package. Y'all can take DeAndre Ayton, LeBron James, and Bronny James because you know they're a package. Give me Mobley and Allen. Yeah. Give me Mobley and Allen. Go ahead. Y'all can have Donovan, Darius Garland, and LeBron. There's y'all big three right there. Boom. Give me Mobley and Allen. I'm fine with uh Luca, AR, Mobley, and Allen. I'm fine with that. Put Rui at the three. Or whoever at the three. Don't it really don't matter. I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. Really. I'm super fine with it. Do it. I trade him to Cleveland back to Cleveland in a heartbeat. No blinks. No remorse. No regrets. At all. That's just me though. But hey, everyone's gonna have their own, little 1-2. I just do it. Got centers. Well, you're gonna have a power forward in Mobley that can score. You're gonna have Allen, snagger and defender. That's fine. That's what y'all need. Now Luca doesn't have to get as many rebounds as he does. Well, what do you know? I trade him right now. I'd trade LeBron right now. If I was the GM for the Lakers, I would talk like, hey, you don't know when his last year is. What better tour he could have What better outing he could have than Cleveland, where it all started, and it's in the same state he's born. I pitched that to him. And guess what? They're gonna make money, and I would say you guys are gonna make a lot of money. And trust me, they would make a lot of money. I do believe Cleveland will make more money than the Lakers. If he was to take his last year and put it in Cleveland, he would make more. The organization would make more money than the Lakers. Mm-hmm. Stamp it. They wouldn't have to worry about one single empty seat ever throughout that whole 83 game season. Ever. Ever. He's practicing with the G League now, bro. He's gonna come back eventually. Now, I must ask y'all again, are you confident in him playing off ball? Or do you think he's going to come in and take over the trap? Because there's a great chance he will. There's a great chance as soon as if this doesn't work out well, they're gonna go right back to what they were doing before last year. But we don't know if that's gonna equate to winning or losing. We don't. And I don't want to find out. I'd rather go ahead and trade him. Give me my Mobley. Give me my Allen. Y'all take Brian. There we go. Y'all take Brian Ayton and what's his face? Bronny. Take Junior, Senior, and Ayton. You guys comment below on what you guys feel about that. I know it's gonna be some people like, oh my gosh, how can you be a Lakers fan if you want LeBron? If you want LeBron gone, I don't just want LeBron gone. I want something back in return. It's not out of spite. It's out of smart. Hmm. Also, who do you guys have as your MVP? Because this is getting a little weird. I don't know anymore now. Giannis has been on a tear. Giannis is number one in points, six in rebounding, and 17th in assists. But I'm not really worried about his assists. Let's see where Jokic is at. Because last time I checked, I think Jokic was like top five and everything. And there's a great chance he is top five and everything. Because that is literally one of the best basketball players I've ever seen. I've ever graced with my eyes. Jokic had 32, 14, and 14 against the Pacers. Like it's nothing. He's 15th in points, second in rebounds, first in assists. I don't. There's nothing you can do about that, dog. There's literally nothing you can do about that, dog. He's one of the best players I've ever seen with my own two eyes. Ever. I have him up there with 2018 LeBron in terms of what I've seen with my eyes. 2018 LeBron is probably before Jokic. He was probably that's probably the best player I've seen. Like in terms of a season, that's probably the best season I've seen from a player since I've been alive. Since I've been watching basketball, I think that 2018 LeBron season is the best season I've ever witnessed with my eyes. He's still not better than Kobe, but it's alright. I had no reason for that. I just chose to hate. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. To your honor, I'm sorry. Moving on. Wemby finally had a good game because their week was looking pretty rough. Him and De'Aaron Fox are looking smooth as butter. That's a problem for the league. Y'all better tighten it up. Y'all better figure it out. You don't want an explosive point guard like that and an alien like that linking up and finding out the formula. Because if they get the formula, I really don't know. I really don't know. Because he's already more than a handful. Wimby, be more aggressive. Don't look for the late. I don't want to contradict myself from what I said from week one. No, I am not talking to you, Wimby, as if I have been there or I know exactly what I'm doing. I just feel like maybe let's get more aggressive and just look to dunk. Don't look to lay the ball up. I promise you, your knees aren't going to really change much, whether you dunk it or lay it up. You don't jump high, and you jumping for the layup is about you same as jumping the ball, jumping dunk the ball. Just do it. They be getting you out the paint a lot, gang. That looks weird to me. Shouldn't be anyone my height. It shouldn't be anyone 6'6". It shouldn't be anyone 6'7". Really, for real, boxing you out. You're there. You're literally right there. But yeah, that's gonna be a very tough team to be out. Um, the Thunder right now are sitting at 10-1, sitting real comfortable on top of the West. I mean, nothing new. I think they're 4 games ahead of the Nuggets. I think they're 4 games ahead over the Nuggets. Again, I think. Don't know for sure though. Um, led by no other than Nikola Jokic, which again, I'm sorry, I'm probably still gonna have him as MVP. I just think I am. I do, and I see them and the Thunder going back to the Western Conference Finals for their final face-off. Again, I'm going for the Nuggets. I think Jokic is gonna get in a different. Is gonna turn up a notch. And I know you guys thinking, how what else can he do? Who knows? Who knows? This man might average 40, 15, and 15. And I know you guys may be thinking, oh, that's a little absurd. No, it's not for him. Jokic can actually average 40, 15, and 15 in the series. I know he can. I know he can. So, oh my goodness. Okay, it came out. All right, we're good. I have some long eyelashes. They be attacking me every night. Every night, every day. So weird. All right. Coming up next. Let's see here. Magic. Magic, 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 magic. Desmond Bain for the 3-point shot to win the game. You've been having a slow come up year, but I'm glad you got your groove in for that game. Hopefully, you guys take over a little bit more and fulfill the potential that we kind of expected from you guys. Um, because 4-5 is kind of crazy for y'all, especially for how good you guys look on paper, at least. So, I guess we never know. But hopefully, those guys can shake back and get it together. But good win for the Magic. Who is next? Pistons and Wizards was pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Very, very interesting. Um Cade Cunningham had 46 points on 45 shots. Somebody take the rock from this nigga. He had 46 points with 45 on 45 shots. That's actually insane. But I get it. I think he had to. Because I think a lot of his team was hurt. Um, let's see who played. If it'll load up. Okay. Oh, yep. Asur didn't play. It was just really Durant and him. Stewart didn't play as well. So a lot of the so 3 of the starters or two out of the starters of the 5 starters didn't play for sure. So I can see why he took that many shots. But dang, bro, I think he shot 14 for 45. I think it's the most misses in NBA history. Which the best stat is the W, so all this really don't matter. If you want me to be completely honest. Yeah, 14 for 45. He tried. And they won. So who matters? What matters? Why does it matter? Next game, because they're leaving that building with a W. It's ugly, but it's true. So get over it. Shout out to the Pistons. Hoo-wee. How we feeling about this basketball season, y'all? Zion Fat Tail is hurt again. Pops, I told you. Michael White, I told you. This is for you. Stop putting your faith in the overweight players. He is too big. He does not have the right body. I'm not gonna put on that because he lost a lot of weight. What are you PT guys doing? I'm starting to think it's not the players. I think it's the physical trainers, physical therapists. I meant. I'm starting to think it's the physical therapist because this is getting out of hand. Oh, I just got a picture. My uncle. My uncle sent me his bowling score. I bowl, by the way, guys. Anyway, I'm gonna get to him later. I'm starting to think it's you PTs, man. Everyone else is getting the blame but y'all. And I gotta start seeing how this happened. Or if these players are paying somebody to say, shh, I just want to play. And y'all say he's okay to play. See? Telling you, man. I'm about to do my own investigation. Sorry, no, but hopefully prayers to him. Hopefully he gets better. Hopefully all these guys get better and get healthier. Um, it's a long season. LaMelo just hurt himself again. I think it's the same surgery. I think it's the same ankle that he had to get surgery on in 2023. Prayers to him. Hopefully he shakes back. Seems like the Ball brothers have one thing in common. It's like their lower half is just real brittle. Um, so prayers to them. Hopefully they get back. They get back together. Anthony Davis. Hopefully he gets back together. Hopefully he shakes back. Nico got fired today. Hopefully he shakes back. I want to know the truth if it was you that really made that decision or if somebody else made that decision. They point the blame on you. Um, they knew what they was doing. No one. It can't just be you that thought that it was okay for Luka to get traded. Someone for sure had something to say, and I think it's just easy to put you as the point of contact for the blame. I don't think that's right. I don't. I don't think any of that is right because it's weak, really weak. Um, but yeah, prayers to everyone because it's a rough NBA season for some of y'all, and some of y'all, some of y'all's jobs is looking really spooky. Get it together, NBA. All right, that's gonna wrap it up for the sports side. How are y'all doing? Hopefully everyone is doing all right. I pray it's nothing but blessings out there for y'all. Um, Topic of the day. This is gonna ruffle some feathers. Men, would you go 50-50 with your woman? And women, would you go 50-50 with your man? I'm gonna let you guys answer that in the comments. Um, I think there's two different ways of looking at this, guys. Well, I think it's multiple different ways, honestly. I don't want to be black and white. Ladies, this is what I need you guys to understand. I don't think naturally what men want to do is provide and fix things. That's what they want to do. Provide and fix things if they can afford it. I'm saying it one more time. If they can afford it. What do you mean by that, X? Why does he not have his stuff together already? Not every time is going to be your timing, women. Not every time, and I might get on the men too, so women, please relax. Just listen. Because I know y'all about to start talking. Y'all probably talking over the video right now. Well, I don't know. Shh. Listen. If you meet a guy and you want to build with this man, if he views you as his wife, he's gonna try his hardest to make that happen. And the more, again, because if you want to lessen the chances of splitting stuff off, and if you really want to have that lifestyle that you see a lot of these older couples that the lifestyles they live when they're married, this is what you got to do. You got to let him lead and let him build. Let me tell you something. The more, and he loves you. The more he loves you, the less you have to do. X, what do you mean by that? If you meet a guy, he's making $42,000 a year, hypothetically. You make $38,000 a year. You've seen what your daddy did for your mama. You want that same lifestyle. You want him to take care of her. Yeah, you want your husband to take care of you. You want your man to take care of you. I get that. Just wait. And a lot of times, you know who gets that princess treatment? Are a lot of times the ladies that aren't forcing it. When the man loves you naturally and stuff like that happens, and the more money he makes, guess what? The more you're taken care of. And that's not me saying it starting out as 50-50 with you guys. There's different ways of looking at 50-50. 50-50 doesn't automatically mean you pay half, I pay half. If that is the case, okay. It also sticks with the financial situation. That's if you want to stay with this man. Because the same rule applies. If you guys are right here and paying stuff, let's say he gets a boost to $75,000 a year, or um better yet, let's just say at some point he makes $85,000 a year, and you get a boost from 38,000, and now you're at $65,000. Guess where it goes from? It goes from right here to right here, in a little bit right here. You moved up a little bit. Well, what do you mean by that, X? Dude, he wants to show you that he's taking care. I promise you it's gonna happen. I can promise you. Once your man has it, you have it. Naturally. Naturally. Whenever I had a girlfriend and I was making more money, or I'm making more money than what I was thinking, guess what? Let's go here. When I was working at Amazon and I had a girlfriend, let's go here. Let's go out to eat. I want to take you here. I really want to take you here. That's facts. And I don't have. I wasn't even making $50,000, but I still. It's that expectation. Not really just the expectation from the women's perspective, but the expectation of myself. It's like men already hold each other. We hold ourselves to this standard. Like, yo, you got to do this. It's like we're having a mental conversation with each other. Like, that's just what it is. The guys, you're gonna know what I'm talking about. Women, I know if it's gonna take you a little bit, I get it. You're not a guy, and that's okay. You're not gonna understand completely. That's what it is, though. Now, the other side of 50-50, if we have 8 things to get paid, I'm paying things that equivalent to $6,000, and you're paying 8 or 4 things that is equivalent to $1,000, $1,500. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? A lot of people should love that type of 50-50. It's called being responsible. If he's not rich enough to take you out the game to where you don't have to pay for anything yet, be grateful that you have someone that's taking that much out. Because really, it sounds like you want a dad. You want a father. You don't want a real man. You want a father. Now, that's not saying the guys that do that aren't real men. I'm not saying that. I'm not calling you a sucker either. If you can afford to do it, do it. You guys that can't afford it, that will try to force to do it, and then put yourself in the hole, you're a sucker. You doing all this for what? You're a big sucker. What are we talking about? Relax. It's not that deep. I promise y'all it's not that deep. All depends on how you look at the 50-50. Ladies, again, it's going to happen naturally. Now, fellas, I'm going to see, I'm not going to say I see from the ladies' point of view. I'm going to see from what I have seen personally, watching my stepdad take care of my mama, right? Shout outs to Mike. But look though, if you should want to have the want of taking care of her, even if you don't have the money, you should have that drive or that want of taking care of her. If you do not have the want or drive of taking care of her, I'm sorry. You ain't the one. I know. What do you mean by that? Well, ooh, I know this next will look good on her. Mm. Ooh, not yet, but I know if I can make enough money, I'm gonna get her that car right there because that's the one she's been dreaming about for a minute. I want to make sure she gets her dream too. Ooh, that purse. Ooh, she been looking at that for a minute too. I ain't got it right now, but oh boy, you should want to have that. You should want to have that. Just like how you should want that for your kids, you should want to have that. You should. That drive should be bigger for your wife or your girl or someone or your girl that you believe is going to become your wife. If you felt offended, I do not care. This podcast does not care. You'll be all right. Suck it up. But yeah, you guys let me know what you feel about that. Like, comment, subscribe, whatever. That's gonna be the talk for today. Just want you guys to go over that amongst yourselves. If you decide you want to chime in, respond. I'll respond back. Reply. I'll respond. Come on. Talk to me. I'll reply. Trust me, I will. I will. This is gonna ruffle some feathers, boy. I'm already knowing. Oh God. If you ladies or fellas are confused on what I'm saying, let me know. I will make a part two on it. Most likely, I will probably have to go. I'll do it for y'all. I'll make a part two. Maybe I have to have better examples. I got you. But we're gonna wrap this one up. Um, do have work in the AM with my new job. That's going pretty good. I'm really excited. We're gonna dominate in that. We're gonna move up in that. We're gonna take over. We're gonna take over in both spaces, guys. In the YouTube world, and we're gonna take over in the real world. You guys don't understand how excited I am. I like to vision. I like to picture my dominance. I like to picture my success. I like to picture what God gave me, or what God would give to me. But that is it, guys. This is your guy, X___ Uchiha. Xavier Mitchell. You guys have tuned in with Talk with X at Talk with X. X___ UCHIHA. I love y'all. Let's make this money. You guys have a good one.